So guys, this is another part of Oyarifa that has also some nice houses around, and you can also understand where we are currently. You can see that. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get some apartments for rental, and I'm on a property hunt. You understand? So this is a very good location as well. They have some nice houses over there that I just passed by, but I'm trying to ask around to see if they have properties for rent. So what happened is that most of the properties here are so nice, you understand, but there is one thing that is not yet discovered. It's so difficult getting in touch with you know um, the real owners of the properties. You understand, most of the properties that are available for rental are already given to agents, so you might see them put their contact on the properties, or they'll put their contact on the for rent or for sale. So if you are coming, you'll be coming through an agent. So me being an agent, it's not a favorable deal for me. But usually I go speak with the agent, and then we discuss if they allow, they are open to business. You understand what I mean? If they are open to business, because I'm an agent, I have a client. You are an agent, you have the property. So how can we do business? That's the issue. So you can see this is another part of it that is sloping inside there. They have, they are doing well with the vegetation. Understand? They are really doing well with the vegetations. Understand? So right behind me, you can see the house right behind me. It's so amazing. I have some houses right here as well. There's a church here, and there's also a very nice house right closer to me. So they have very cool houses right here, because one amazing thing about those properties is the vegetation that they have around. Uh, the vegetation is so cool. It's like you have some houses, they build a wall, then they do try to make some flowers and have some trees planted around. And to me, I think that is a very cool feature to have, especially the house right in front of me right there. You see the house right in front of me. uh So they have something like that, and because they have something like that, it makes the house so protected, and it looks beautiful. You understand? Mhm. So where are we now? All right, so much closer to the roadside, and this is taking you to the Oyarifa to Medina Road. You can see the properties right here. When you slope inside, you get to see the properties also inside there. uh So there are a couple of properties right there. There are some hotels around as well. Yeah, just that getting a place to rent, it involves you meeting the real owners of the properties. Yeah. So you can see right there, the properties right there. Yeah. uh And the thing is this: if you are looking for a place to rent, you are looking for an apartment to rent, whatever the apartment is. If you want to get, actually, you want to get some. If you are closer to the road, you don't get an apartment. No, no, no. You can't get an apartment closer to the main road. You understand? Because most of them are already occupied, and most of them are usually hotels. They are usually hotels or houses that are already rented out for offices and things. So it's quite difficult getting a house for rent. Uh, you can see where we are. So the thing is that I do meet the caretakers or the security people, and I ask them whether they have properties for rental. So what happened is that Most of the properties you are seeing right here are already filled up. They are already taken. There are no apartments here for rental. So as I was telling you, if you want some to rent, unless you actually go inside, you have to go inside the township to be able to get some. But very close to the roadside is usually for hotels. It's also usually for commercial purposes and some offices, you understand. So right inside like this is also a nice, we have nice houses around here, but the road is bad. The road doesn't look good at all, understand. So you can see there's a place where they built a couple of townhouses. You can see that they have townhouses around here and just some cool properties. Is that you wouldn't know whether they are available for rental or not unless you go ask. Yes, that's one thing about this location. Very nice townhouses have been built. So you can see this is also another part that we are currently, and I'm actually walking, trying to locate the other part of the road. So right over there you can see some nice houses. You can see some nice houses over there as well. Initially that was where I passed before I got to this place, and then I went down, you understand. So houses here is so amazing. You can see that there's a bumper here. There's a bumper here that I've done. Ghanaians do not usually like putting bumper in their roads, but when it becomes a necessity or there's too much accident, then they tend to put out a bumper. Understand? So you can see how this is not so professional. So they put a bumper so that when you're coming from this side, you slow down, and when you're also going to this side and you get to this place, you also slow down. So that is basically how they usually do their infrastructure here. You can see how the place looks like. You can see houses over there. So cool as well. Yeah. So you can actually see where we are currently. We are back to this location, and this is somewhere around the Shalom Estate area at Oyarifa. And when you go forward, you can see the main road over there. You see the main road over there. So you can see at this side as well, you can see they are still building new houses in this location. So you can see these are some of the things that should tell you that a lot of works are ongoing, and this is somewhere around Oyarifa, you understand. So a lot of projects are actually ongoing. Look at this project right here, all this. So very soon you're going to be buying these properties in dollars, whether you like it or yes, you understand. This is just close to the roadside, and driving from here to the airport can be around 20 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes, you understand. So it's actually amazing that those people who were first to acquire properties at this location are long gone. Especially these real estate developers, they are those who are always successful, and they are always those who are going to benefit. An ordinary person like you and I, before we come and get buy a land somewhere, we want the place to be developed. Is the place developed? Is the place? Imagine the time they bought the land here. Those times used to be those days bushy. Nobody will agree to buy, but now it's gone. So if you want to buy a land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, just reach me out. If you want to rent an apartment, whether for short stay or long stay, I'm available. Just reach me. If you also want to buy a property anywhere in Ghana and you want me to go make a video of the road or how the journey looks like to the property, and an edited video of how the property looks like, you can just reach me as well. Bye bye. Enjoy it.
Subscribe to BTG to talk business.